everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you about how I learned to regrow food from food scraps. That's right, the scraps that you would just be throwing away. So I came across some pictures of this online and I wanted to give it a try. I read that the green onions were the easiest to grow, so I started with those. So what you want to do is you want to cut your green onions. You want to use the majority of the green onions. These are really beautiful green onions. I got them from Imperfect Foods. They are not imperfect. So trim, 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 cut, cut, cut until you have about this much left. Once you have this much left, you are going to get a glass or a jar or a reusable plastic container of some sort, or maybe even an old yogurt container or can. Whatever works, it all works. I do really like to use mason jars though, because you can see the roots sprouting on the bottom, and that's pretty cool. So after you start to see them root in the water, you're going to take them out of the water and you're going to plant them in dirt. Now, they'll still grow in the water for a really long time, so if you don't want to do the dirt part, you don't have to. But if you put them in dirt, they will grow for a lot longer. I've had mine for about a month now, and they're still growing for me every day a little bit more. Now, this is what I was telling you about the mason jars. I love to be able to see the roots growing. It makes it more of a science project for the kids to see what's going on down below the soil. The coolest thing about this is you get fresh green onions almost every day. You can use them in so many ways. You can put them in salads. You can put them on sandwiches. I put them in chili. I put them on pizza. I put them all over the place. Anyway, they're a really good addition to have ready all the time. So next we're going to move on to celery. Celery you're going to cut down to the bottom. You don't need much of it. You're going to save most of that good stuff to eat or cook in something. So you only need the center part here, just like this. You're going to take off the extra. You don't need extra. It just seems to go bad and get moldy if you have all the extra. So then you're going to add water to your jar, and it's just going to sit in just a little bit of water. You don't want to overdo it. You're going to put these under a windowsill or a grow light, and they're going to grow pretty quickly. This was only after 2 days. Once they get big enough, you can add them to dirt just like you can the onions, and they'll grow bigger and stronger. This is the stages of the celery growth, so you can see the progression. Then I experimented with lettuce. For this to work, you're going to need lettuce that has a root on it. This one came from Imperfect Foods, and which is really perfect for this. So that's sometimes hard to find. You can always use romaine lettuce though, and you just put that in water too, just at the bottom. These will start to root. You can put them in dirt, or you can keep them in water. Change the water every other day. They're going to grow pretty fast. Now you can trim the lettuce or the onions or the celery, and they will continue to grow back even after you trim them. So this will help your grocery budget go a little further, and you always have a little bit of fresh stuff in the house. So that's how I learned to regrow food scraps. I hope you'll give it a try. Like and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to learn more things with me. Have a great day.